tight end. But, a lot of answers, a lot of questions will be answered here tonight to find out just where this Colonel football team is.
Colonels won the toss, I believe, so I looked up just as they were giving the indication. I believe the Colonel's going to be receiving. We'll check. We'll know here in just a moment. But Iowa Academy has taken the field. Colonels coming through their end zone, and even with the restrictions, there's a good crowd on hand over across the way, and appears to be one here at Bio as well.
Yeah, the people are kind of spread out a little bit. Normally on a game like this, it would be the stands would be packed, but they're abiding by the rules here, and as we get ready for the national anthem and the prayer.
We will step aside, take a 2-minute break, as said, as we get ready for the opening prayer national anthem, and we'll be back to wrap up the Delta South Motors pregame show and get you ready for kickoff between the IA Colonels and Iowa Academy Colts. Stay with us. You're listening to Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Welcome to Robertson Ford. How can I help you? I'm looking for some floors for my house. I can help you. What kind of floor are you looking for? I am looking for Mannington hardwood floors for my bathroom, my laundry room, and my kitchen. Do you have your sizes, or do we need to measure? I have my sizes, but I still need you to come measure.
Whatever your flooring needs, Robertson Floor Service Indianola has got you covered. 662-887-4477.
We give free estimates and free Cokes.
Get ready for the woods at Outlaw Sporting Goods in Greenwood. Find stands, attractants, feed, ammunition, rifles, and shotguns. Outlaw is a certified Benelli dealer. Find boots and clothing from Southern Marsh, Cruel, and Drake. We have a wall of handguns, archery range, bows by Hoyt, Elite, and Bowtech, crossbows, youth bows, Rage, broadheads, Yeti coolers in every size and color. Duck hunters, we have decoys, shells, and waders. If you need it, Outlaw Sporting Goods has it. When you leave Outlaw Sporting Goods, you just feel better. Outlaw Sporting Goods, Greenwood.
Hi folks, Brady Smith with Sunflower Lumber and Home Center here to tell you about our company. Since the 1940s, Sunflower Lumber has been in the same location with the same mission we have today. That's customer service and satisfaction to the fullest. Our dedicated, knowledgeable staff is here to work for you, whether adding on to the hunting camp, updating your kitchen or bath, spring cleaning around your property, or replacing your roof. We're your first stop for all your project needs. Stop by today at 204 Highway 82 in Indianola or give us a call at 662-887-1511 and see what shopping local can do for you. That's Sunflower Lumber and Home Center, and go Colonels.
An accident in your vehicle is always unpleasant, but getting it repaired doesn't have to be. Scott Lufton and the staff at Indianola Collision will help you through the process. From the insurance company to the actual repairs, we use the best parts. It will make your truck and car look just like new. Our 24-hour record service, a rental car available if you need it, and a skilled, friendly staff make Indianola Collision the #1 destination for body work on your vehicle. We hope you don't need us soon, but we're here when you do. Indianola Collision, Highway 82 East in Indianola. Call us at 887-2000.
Olivia, where are you going? To Pat's store. Why are you going there? To help Sugar fix his book. Wait, hold on, I'm coming with you. What are you going to do? I am going to help customers. Call us at Robertson Floor Service. We can beautify your house and satisfy your flooring needs.
Robertson Floor Service has been serving your flooring needs since 1992. When it comes to floors, we've got you covered. 662-887-4477.
Come to Robertson Floor Service and get a free Coke.
Welcome back. Watson Cook, Southern Van Cleve, with you from Cleveland. We are ready for kickoff between the Colonels and the Colts. Iowa Academy will kick left to right as number 12, William Wessel, will tee it up, and the Colonels will send back Connor Roncalli and Leland Selby back deep to return. Well, with the weather we have now, whole Southern, it's going to be a beautiful night after the rain shower that came through a little earlier. Just so pumped up, the football season is finally here. Get to watch something live.
Yeah, it's exciting time of the year, no doubt.
Short end-over-end kick going to be taken at the 16-yard line by Roncalli. Has running room up the middle to the 30, and is hit taken down near the 33. Brett McKnight getting downfield to make the stop for the Colts. Colonels will start 1st and 10 with good field position.
Yeah, very short kick by Iowa Academy, and that's another name, Connor Roncalli, to keep your eye on. He's a sophomore. He moved up last year and got some playing time as a ninth grader, and he is one tough football player. Keep your eyes on 22 tonight.
So 1st and 10 Colonels from their own 33 as we're just underway here from Cleveland. Quarterback Cole Farrell will go under center. He'll have I formation in the backfield with Powell and Selby. One receiver to either side. Jackson comes in motion to the near side. Farrell turns, hands off, and Selby is stuffed in the backfield, taken down. They will spot it at the 28. That is a loss of 5 on the play. We'll bring up 2nd and 15.
Yeah, immediate penetration, barely got the handoff from the quarterback there. And got to get that right side short up. He came in untouched and just met him almost as he received the football from Farrell.
The 2nd and 15 right off the bat for the Colonels, just underway, 11:20 to go, first quarter. Colonels moving right to left. Two receivers come to the near side. Farrell will work out of the gun with Powell in the backfield. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Has time in the pocket. Goes right side, looking for Jackson. There's contact, and a flag is down. Pass interference to be called on Willis Sanders. That ball, I think, got a Farrell's hand a little funny and just kind of held up in the air, and I think the Colonel's going to be able to use that to their advantage.
Yeah, it did. He was a little further downfield. Farrell, I don't know if he had some resistance coming in his face at the end, but he didn't get the ball down deep enough. And was that Reese Jackson that was a center receiver there? Jackson trying to come back to the football, and the defender just had his arms up in the way, keeping him from coming to the ball. And they're going to get a 15-yard pass interference call here and should put the Colonels with a first down.
We'll move it up to the I-46.
Bring up 1st and 10, Indianola.
1st and 10. Colonels catch a break there.
Good offensive protection that time for the most part. He had time to throw the football.
Selby goes in motion right side. Handoff is to Powell straight ahead. Bounces off initial contact and able to work his way ahead maybe for 1 to the 47. We'll bring up 2nd and 9. Hayes Holman in on the stop for the Colts.
And just your quick gift to Ashton Powell right up the middle there. And I'd like to see Powell try to turn that ball a little bit more upfield. He was trying to stretch it out to the sides, and he would have cut back against the grain just a little bit. He had some running room there. And a 1 on the play.
10:30 to go, first quarter. Still no score between the Colonels and Colts. 2nd and 9 from the I-47. Two receivers come near side. Two backs stacked in and out of the left side of the formation. Selby comes near side, takes the handoff, and he's taken down in the backfield. Willis Sanders again on the stop. They'll mark it at the 44, loss of 3. We'll bring up 3rd and 12.
A great pursuit by Academy there. They came up to stop that outside run, and they've seen this Colonel offense many, many times. Yeah, that's one of Coach Nestor's favorite plays. He loves to put that man in motion from the right side, bring him back across the field. Selby he couldn't get the corner there. But you better watch this pursuit. Defense is coming up. Nestor's going to burn him. He's taking notes right now.
Two receivers left, 1 to the right. Farrell in the gun with Ron Colley in the backfield. Powell lined up in front of him, 3rd and 12. Farrell to throw, looking right side for Selby. There's contact again, but no flag this time. Sanders had the coverage. Incomplete pass will bring up 4th and 12, and we'll see Walker's opponent come on for the first punt of 2020.
Well, that's the second pass attempt by Farrell, and again that ball came out of his hand. Pretty funny. I don't want to call it a duck because it was a sparrow, but it's almost like a spiral, but it almost came off his hand a little funny, and just kind of floating up in the air, and that's going to spell trouble for interception later in the game if he keeps that up.
Jack Cartwright and Justin Joel back to return the punt of Walker's opponent, who stands at his own 30. Colonels have a man late getting on the field. It's John Clayton Chisholm. 4th and 12. Colonels having to punt up their first possession. Good snap back to his opponent. Gets a high wobbly kick in the air, going to hit near the Colt 35. And it'll be touched by Nolan Nichols and down at the Bio 40. That's where the Colts will take over 1st and 10. Only a 16-yard punt.
Yeah, not a favorable bounce. It hit and came back towards the Colonel line of scrimmage. So Bio Academy is going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. And this Colonel defense will be put to the test for the first time here.
They're actually going to take it back to the 35, I beg your pardon, to make it a 21-yard punt. 1st and 10 Colts from their own 35, ball on the left hash. Quarterback for the Colts, Larson Ingram. Under center, he'll turn handoff to Sanders, coming near side. Gets to the 40, and taken down by a couple of Colonels there. Connor Moore in on the stop, along with John Clay Hall.
Yeah, John Clay Hall coming up from his cornerback position to help with the tackle there along with Connor Moore. Connor's got to step up just a little quicker there. He had good position, but they got a 5-yard gain on us, and they ran kind of the speed play to the right side, similar to what we did earlier.
So Hall getting the start at quarterback, 2nd and 5 Colts from their first possession of the night, ball on the near hash. Ingram will work under center, has one deep back. Sanders comes in motion again. They go straight ahead. Park Smith, and he is leveled by Ashton Powell. We said Stephon Smith, but that was Ashton Powell making the tackle at the 44. Will bring up 3rd and 1.
Ashton Powell and also Walker's opponent got a shoulder on him as well, so it's about a 5-yard gain again, though. It's just going to bring up 3rd and very short, 3rd and less than a yard.
8:15 to go first quarter. No score between the Colonels and Colts. Colonel defense with a chance to get off the field. 3rd and short from the Colt 44. Ingram will work out of the gun. Has 3 receivers stacked near side. Snap goes through his hands. Kimball giving chase in the backfield, and Ingram just throws it away over the middle, trying to make something happen, and it falls incomplete. Hayes Holman was the nearest Colt receiver. 4th and short. We'll see what the Colts do here early.
Yeah, I was very, very lucky there. They didn't get a large loss as the ball was just rolling beyond quarterback, bad snap, and Cardinals were in pursuit, but he got the ball off for an incomplete pass. So 4th and short, Bio appears to be going for it.
Likely going to try to draw the Colonels offsides. 4th and short from the Colt 44. Ingram under center. Double wing back set. He stacked up at the line, and I don't know if he got it. Oh, look at this penetration by the Colonel defense. Wow. Led by Obasanjo and Reeves Policini. I don't think he's there, Seldon.
It's going to be very close. The Colonels got good pursuit there. They walked their linebackers up at the last minute, and they did a good job of watching that football and came in with pursuit, pressure. And they're not even going to measure. They're going to give it to the Colonels. Turnover on downs.
How about that? The Colt coaching staff very unhappy. They wanted a measurement. Officials going to say turnover on downs. And the Colonels able to escape unscathed there. Now they have a measurement.
Yeah, now Coach Godfrey got into the referee's ear a little bit there and said, no, we want to have a measurement. So it looks like they're going to bring the chains out, I believe.
Yeah, that's going to be awfully close. Awfully close. 7:52 to go first quarter. No score between the Colonels and Colts. The chain crew comes across. They'll stretch it. And he may have it by the nose of the football. Wow. They're going to talk it over and now say first down, Bio Academy.
The Colonels have their offense out there already, so now they get changes. You got to get the defensive personnel back out there. It looked like he was pulling that chain very hard. I wanted to make him stretch it a little harder, but I mean, just barely the nose of the football, maybe touching the pole. So 1st and 10, Bio. They get the first break of the ball game.
Wow. Bester beside himself. 1st and 10, Colts at the 45, ball on the near hash. Bio Academy gets a fresh set of downs. Ingram under center. Sanders goes in motion. They hand off straight ahead. Park Smith spins out of one tackle and then met Reeves Policini and Grant Coleman. Taken down at the 48, gain of 4 on the play.
Connor Moore had first contact. We had bounced off of Connor, and then 14, Grant Coleman came in and really made a good form tackle. And I like Coleman coming up hard like that from his linebacker position. The linebackers are also a very important part of this defense. You've got to have linebackers that will pursue the football in this defense with only 3 down linemen in front of you. Double wing set again for the Colts. Ingram will hand off to Sanders, running left side, tries to stretch it to the sideline, picks up a first down inside the Colonel 45, brought down to 44, Brandon Brown going over to make the stop. The Colts move the chains once again. Yeah, the defensive end on the right side got blocked in that time, and Walker's opponent was your rocket linebacker position out there, and he got a block put on him, and they got about a 5 or 6 yard gain there to get that first down. So the second first down of the ball game by Bio Academy, and they keep this drive alive. The ball's resting at the 45. 6:50 to play first quarter. Still no score. Bio Academy 1st and 10 at the Colonel 45 is where they put it. Ingram under center. Play action, looking to throw for the first time tonight. Goes deep down the right side. Got a man through his hands at the 10-yard line. Jack Cartwright smelled a touchdown but could not haul it in.
Colonels catch a break there.
Well, it was a beautiful pass and a beautiful route that was run by Cartwright. Coverage wasn't bad, but it was just right over the top and went right through Cartwright's hands. It should have been 6 points there. Ball fell to the turf. Colonel's defense will face the second down here.
2nd and 10 from the Colonel 45. Colonels had to punt on their first possession. Bio Academy began this drive at their own 35. They've now worked to the Colonel 45. Taking about 3 minutes off the clock. 6:30 to play in the first quarter.
It goes score.
Sanders takes the handoff left side, gets out of initial contact, and going to be taken down near the 40.
Oh, here.
Well, I'm not sure that it was initially that had a hand on him. He could have stopped him for no gain on the play or for a very short gain, but second effort by Bio Academy, they get another, say, 4-yard gain on the play. Got to wrap up. You got to wrap up and wait for help to get there if you don't have a good hold on him.
3rd down, 6 yards to go. Colonels need a stop here. Ingram. So 4th and short coming up again for the Colts. They were able to convert by an inch on the previous 4th down attempt. 4th and short from the Colonel 36. Ingram under center. The man comes in motion near side. They go to Smith straight ahead. He's got the first down as he works to the 33-yard line, taken down by Coleman.
Another nice tackle by Grant Coleman coming up from his linebacker position, but it was about 2 yards too late.
On the tackle of 14.
We've got a timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back. You're listening to Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Some call it Los Mocajetas. Some can't even pronounce it, but everyone agrees that Los Mocajetas has delicious, authentic Mexican food that makes your mouth water. Satisfied customers from all over the Mississippi Delta dine with Ron and his staff every chance they get, and you will too. Los Mocajetas also has a party room that you can reserve for birthday parties, anniversaries, and just a good time. You won't feel crowded, and the atmosphere is that perfect setting for authentic Mexican food. That's Los Mocajetas Mexican Restaurant, Highway 82 in Indianola.
Are you looking for another choice for your prescription needs? Try any of your local Good Neighbor pharmacies and experience the difference your friends and neighbors are already enjoying. Your local Good Neighbor pharmacies serving the Delta with 5 convenient locations. City Drugstore, Hollandale, Cleveland Medical Arts, Cleveland, GMP Pharmacy, Belzona, Yazoo Drug Company, Yazoo City, Magic Mark Pharmacy, Indianola. Your Good Neighbor Pharmacy where you get same copay and better service. Experience the Good Neighbor difference. Bring your prescriptions in today. Your local Good Neighbor pharmacies serving the Delta with 5 convenient locations.
Welcome back, Watson Cook, Selden Van Cleve with you from Cleveland. 5:08 to go in the first quarter. No score between the IA Colonels and Bio Academy Colts. Colts have first. Center, double wing set again. They send a man in motion far side, handoff straight ahead to Smith. And he's wrapped up inside the 30. Reeves Polifini coming up with the tackle. They'll mark Smith at the 27, gain of 5 will bring up 2nd and 5.
Well, the Bio Academy offensive line, Watson's doing a good job of controlling the line of scrimmage right now. These backers that are coming up to make these tackles haven't make great angles right then. They had a backer coming in, and he just took the right side and was getting on to the left side. He stops him in the hole. But another 5-yard gain on first down, and it's making it easy for them to move this ball down the field.
12th play of the drive coming up for Bio Academy. Single receiver far side. Man comes in motion, runs into his quarterback, nearly knocks him to the ground, and that gives Obasanjo time to come up and make the stop. They'll mark it at the 27. They'll say he got back to the line of scrimmage, may have lost half a yard.
3rd down.
Yeah, O was at the line at the nose guard position that time, and there was some miscommunication in the backfield by Bio Academy there. The running back in motion hit the quarterback. Almost knocked him to the ground. No gain on the play, so 3rd and 5 now for Bio.
Clock winding down near the end of the first quarter, 3:48 to go. Still no score here from Cleveland. Single receiver comes near side. That's Justin Joel. Quarterback Ingram rolls to his left. He's in trouble in the backfield. His opponent giving chase, and the Colonels bring him down in the backfield as Ashton Powell comes in to clean things up. They'll mark it at the 37. That's a 10-yard loss.
So a nice break for the Colonels. They brought pressure that time, and Powell from his linebacker position came in, got the sack. So they'll lose about 9 yards on that play. Bring up fourth at about 14, so we'll see. The ball is at the 37-yard line. It could be four-down territory for Bio Academy, but they're bringing a play in and going to run from scrimmage here.
So 4th and long. Boy, if the Colonels can get out of this, 14th play of the drive coming up. You know that defense is getting tired. See if they can come up with a stop here. Single receiver left side is Justin Bradshaw. Ingram under center, double wing set again with the tight end or split end to the right side. Man comes in motion, play action for Ingram. Rolls out to his right. Fires downfield. It's caught. Is it good enough for a first down? I believe it is.
Boy, he just had too much time there to get that pass off and allow his receivers to get off of their defender, and made a great catch right on the sideline. I thought his foot was going to be out of bounds, but he got it inside the line and got a first down. The ball spotted at the 19-yard line.
So Cartwright coming up with the reception. Colts extend the drive.
Colonels were only bringing 3 that time, Watson, and you just got to get a little better pass rush in there and not give him that much time.
1st and 10 from the Colonel 19. Colts looking to get on the board first tonight. Ingram under center. Hands off straight ahead. Smith. He's met in the hole, brought down by Powell. Boy, Ashton Powell's had a big first quarter for the Colonels defensively. Gains 1 to the 18. Will bring up 2nd and 9.
A big size mismatch right there with that running back when he met Ashton Powell. He went straight to the ground. Ashton did a good job from his middle linebacker position. Read that, about a half-yard gain on the play. That's the kind of stops you're going to need to have. You can't give them 5 yards every time. 2nd and 9 is much more doable than 2nd and 5 for the defense.
Wade Lang is checked in at defensive. He's got the first down as Brandon Brown takes him down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. Gain of 11. 1st and goal, Colts.
Well, Walker's opponent was held that time on the left side. The left tackle came out and just blatantly held him right in front of the coaching staff of the Cardinals. They're letting the referee know about it.
Bring up a first down. Nowhere to go.
So 1st and goal, 17th play of the drive coming up. As we approach the 1-minute mark in the first quarter, still no score between the Colonels and Colts.
First down, goal to go at the 8-yard line.
So Ingram will go under center. Colts had 12 to break the huddle. And now before a penalty flag is thrown, Bio Academy going to call a timeout.
Yeah, they broke the huddle with 12 players, and the referee totally missed that as well.
And you know, the one thing I like about being on top of the press box setting, we can hear the Colonel coaching staff, and Coach Putnam just told the guys, I know it's been a while, but hey, come on.
Yep.
So a timeout on the field, 51 seconds to go in the first quarter. No score between the Colonels and Colts. Bio Academy will have it 1st and goal from the 7. For this Colonel defense, how do you rise up here and try to come up with a stop? You know you're worn down at this point.
Well, Coach Putnam would have to build these guys up and run to them. We're just not getting that pursuit. Those front 3 defensive linemen are kind of getting manhandled right now. Your nose and your 2 defensive ends, they've got to get pursuit upfield to allow your linebackers. The linebackers are the ones who are going to make most of the tackles in this defense. And just kind of, early in the season, you got to get the kinks out. We hope we can get that corrected as this game goes on.
Colonel coaching staff hoping the men in stripes get the kinks worked out as well right now. 1st and goal, Colts from the Colonel 7. 51 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ingram under center, double wing set. They go straight ahead. Park Smith makes one cut to the outside. He's in the end zone with ease. Bio Academy on the board. Park Smith. And the Colts go up 6-0 with 45 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Well, Carlos just didn't wrap up there watching. We had a chance to get the tackle there. Brewer Wright came in. He's got an arm on him. We got to wrap up. Nothing fancy about that play. He just kind of went off on that left side and into the end zone. So Iowa Academy first blood here over the Cardinals, up 6-0 with 45 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Russell on for the extra point, left-footed kicker. Good snap, good hold. And the kick is good. 7-0, Iowa Academy on top. A 17-play, 65-yard drive to open things up for Iowa Academy. And they have the 7-0 lead. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back here listening to Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
David Smith Construction of Inverness is a proud Indianola Academy sponsor. At David Smith Construction, our reputation is building every day. And Coach Tommy Nestor and the Colonels have built a winning tradition that we are proud of. Whether it be commercial or residential, let us take care of your building needs. We've been building for satisfied customers since 1982, and we would love to add you to that list. David Smith Construction is located on Highway 49 in Inverness. Call David Smith today at 265-6060.
Wade Incorporated is a proud sponsor of high school football. With more than 100 years of serving North Mississippi and surrounding areas, we believe in our communities and take pride in partnering with them to provide the very best. Visit Wade.com to learn more. Wade Incorporated, your North Mississippi John Deere dealer, delivering service, solutions, and success since 1909.
Proud support.
Welcome back. Colts kickoff taken by Ron Colley at the 15, and he works his way up across the 35 to about the 36, maybe the 37. That's where the Cardinals will take over 1st and 10 as they trail by Iowa Academy 7-0 with 36 seconds to go in the first quarter.
A little better kick that time by Iowa Academy, and Ron Colley with the return was not able to get up with his blockers. His blockers should have dropped back a little further that time. Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 36.
Farrell under center, and there's nobody there. He turned the handoff left side. Nobody was home, and Farrell taken down as Alfred Hill comes in to make the stop.
Just a miscommunication there. Not sure if that was the running back or the quarterback. He had the handoff ready to go, stuck it out, and lucky the defender didn't come in and just take it out of his hand.
Yeah.
Another miscue early on. You got to get the kinks out. You got to get the jitters out. This is only the second offensive possession for the Cardinals.
3-yard loss to the 33, 2nd and 13. Farrell will work out of the gun, sends trips receivers to the left. Has time to throw. Dancing goes over the middle, has a man open at midfield. Leland Selby pass was a little bit high. Selby couldn't haul it in, and that will bring the first quarter to a close. Well, it's been all Iowa Academy, even though the score only 7-0. But with that 17-play, 65-yard drive, it was all Iowa in the first quarter. So after one, Colts 7, Colonel still looking to get on the board. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Proud supporters of Colonel Football, the Tackett family, owners of Heartland Catfish Company, farm 7,200 surface water acres of catfish and 15,000 acres of grain land. That makes us the largest single grower of farm-raised catfish in the U.S. Heartland is committed to supplying our customers with the highest quality farm-raised catfish products. Be sure and eat catfish raised in the Mississippi Delta by looking for the Heartland seal, smooth, clean fillet cuts that meet the highest standards, just like Indianola Academy and Colonel Football. Heartland Catfish, a proud sponsor of Colonel Football. The year was 1953. The average wage was $4,000 a year. Gas was 20 cents a gallon, and Dwight D. Eisenhower became president. And that same year, in the land of cotton, the Mississippi Delta, Abrahams was born. Michael and Helen Abraham carry on the proud tradition of offering the finest collection of men and women's clothing for Indianola and all of the Delta. Jeans from Big Star and Silver, mountain khaki shorts and pants, and Polo and Cotton Brothers for men. For the ladies, shoes by OTBT, Barefoot Dream sweaters and Carly dresses and tunics. And don't forget Patagonia and True Grit in ladies and men. Proud Colonel Boosters, Abrahams, downtown Indianola.
Welcome back. Watson Cook, Sheldon Van Cleve with you from Iowa Academy, where the Colts lead the IA Colonels 7-0 as we get ready to start the second quarter. Colonels will now work left to right and are looking at 3rd and 13 from their own 33. Things have not gone the Colonels' way at all here early. We'll see if they can turn it around here as Farrell will send trips to the left. As he's under center, empty backfield. Here comes pressure. Dumps it off on the screen. Complete to Coleman. Picks up a block. He's got the first down. Across midfield in Colt territory. Hit inside the 40. Inside the 35. And that's what the Colonels needed. Maybe that will light a spark as Coleman catches a screen pass and rumbles his way inside the Colt 35 for the first down.
Excellent play call. The Pile was bringing pressure. Colonels came out with a screen play to the tight end. And Grant Coleman made a nice run after the catch as well.
33 yards on the first down reception.
First quarter, Jackson Academy, Farrell Academy.
1st and 10, Colonels at the Colt 34. Farrell under center. He'll hand off to Powell. Has running room inside the 30, 25. Hits a man inside the 20 and powers his way inside the 15 for another Colonel first down.
With a fullback give, that Powell bounced it off the left side, found a seam, Watson, and he did some good hard running, and I like he had both hands on that football. Got another first down for the Cardinals.
20-yard rumble for Powell, 1st and 10 from the 14. Fumble snap, and Farrell going to be taken down in the backfield. Well, there's nothing he could do about it there.
I don't know if he just wasn't ready or Fordo in the center there got it to him sooner than he was expecting, but miscommunication. Carlos with a negative play, they lose 2 or 3 yards on the play. So behind the chains again here, second and 12, or let's call it 13.
Yeah, move it back to the 17, 2nd and 13. 10:35 to go, second quarter. Bio 7, Colonels nothing. 2nd and 13 from the Colts 17. Farrell under center with Powell the lone setback. Trip receivers far side. Handoff. Powell straight ahead. He's stacked up at the line of scrimmage, and they may give him 1.5, but not much happening there.
Yeah, Powell was the only back in the backfield. It was just, again, a straight give right up the middle. I was thinking that they had something going there offensively with the defensive line for Bio Academy. Did a good job pinching in, and only 1 or 2 yards on the play there for the Cardinals.
3rd and a long, 11 we'll call it. Ball sits near the Colts 16. Chisholm, Jackson, and Selby, the receivers to the left. Farrell works from the gun with Powell lined up to his right. Takes a snap, looking to throw over the middle. It's picked off at the 5. Pass is intercepted by Will Burrows, and he's got a nice return up the Colonel sideline. He will go out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A 33-yard return on the interception, and Burrows has the Colts with all the momentum again.
Well, I'm not sure who the intended receiver was there, but he wasn't even looking back to the line. I guess he was trying to clear the linebacker before he looked back, but Cole Farrell threw a nice pass in there, just right at the linebacker who had dropped in coverage and made a good return. So Cardinals turned the ball over deep in Colt territory. They set it up 1st and 10 at their own 30, let's call it 38.
Yeah, be nice if we had some hash marks, huh?
Yeah. I just noticed that, no hash marks.
1st and 10 from the Colt 38. And a timeout by Bio Academy. There appeared to be some confusion in the Colt backfield. They'll burn their second timeout of the first half. We'll take a break as well with 9:33 to play in the second quarter. Colts 7, Colonels nothing. We'll take 1 minute and be back with Colonel Football and Super Talk for the Delta.
There's something special about having that trusted friend by you each day. No matter what life brings, he's always there, ready to lend an ear, a smile, and even a helping paw. At Planters Bank, that's what we're here for. We believe in you, and we're cheering you on each and every step. And in the places we can help, we'll be giving you that extra push you need. Planters Bank, growing together. Member FDIC.
When it comes to your health, nobody beats the home team at South Sunflower County Hospital. When you have a minor emergency, waiting to be seen can be a real pain. That's why you need Delta Primary After Hours Clinic. You'll love the convenience and personal attention that can only be found at South Sunflower County Hospital. You'll also have peace of mind knowing that you'll have immediate access to our full scope of hospital services. Visit your winning team at www.southsunflower.com. South Sunflower County Hospital, your hometown hospital.
I'm Billy.
Welcome back. 1st and 10 Colts after the Burrows interception. Ingram bobbles the snap momentarily, now runs it near side. He's hit by Zapponi, spins away, works to the 45, taken down by several Colonels. Brandon Brown, Braden Kimball, and Connor Roncalli all converging on the stop. Give him 7 to the 45. We'll bring up 2nd and 3.
I was hoping Zapponi got his hand in there and stripped that ball out. The ball was exposed. He was running to this left side here, right towards us, towards the Bio Academy sideline. But a 7-yard gain of the plays. Colonel defense now just too many positive plays for Bio Academy here, and their offense is taking control of this game.
Ingram will work out of the gun, hands off right side. Park Smith, he's in Colonel territory. Hit hard by Zapponi, taken down at the Colonel 43. 12-yard gain, first down, Bio Academy.
Park shifts a shifty runner, and he got an open field, and he shook a couple of Colonels in their tracks. Was able to get a first down, and then some. Ball resting at the 44 now.
Give him 11 on the carry.
Colonel defense has got to rise up here. We've got to get aggressive. We've got to step up, stop this run.
8:25 to go, second quarter. Colts on top, 7-0. Ingram keeps it straight ahead, taken down by Brewer Wright. At the line of scrimmage, may have gained half a yard. Not much.
Reeves Palacini also in on the tackle there, and Brewer Wright. Much better job there by the Colonel defense, getting a little pursuit, getting in the backfield, disrupting things. That's what they're going to have to do, take some chances now. Bio Academy establishes this run the way that they're trying to, and then they'll go to the pass as well. Right now they're running this football at will on the Colonels, but nice play there by the Colonel defense.
2nd and 10 from the Colonel 44. One receiver wide right is Joel. Ingram will work out of the gun with Hayes Holman in the backfield. And they may have to burn another timeout. Alfred Hill late getting on the field. 3 receivers stacked in tight to the left side of the formation. Ingram looking to throw. Steps up, goes left side, over the head of intended receiver. He was looking for Jack Cartwright. That pass was not catchable. The Colt crowd wants pass interference, but there's no way that pass can be caught.
Yeah, the coaching staff over here is hollering interference, but that ball, there's no way that ball was catchable. I don't really think it was even interference. Good coverage by the Colonel defense. So 3rd and 10. Another nice play, 3rd and long. Colonels need to get a stop right here.
Brandon Brown, Alfred Hill exchanging some hellos after the play. 3rd and 10 from the 44. Ingram will work out of the gun. 3 receivers again stacked tight to the left side. Park Smith comes out of the backfield. He'll take the pass from Ingram and works back to the line of scrimmage only before he's taken out of bounds. Much better possession there out of the Colonels defensively. 4th and 10 coming up.
We had Ashton Powell stringing that out to the sideline, as well as Walker Zapponi and Big Jeff Rainey was in there, out there as well. So 4th and long here now. You wouldn't expect Bio to go for it here. I would expect them to punt. I don't see a punter going back deep just yet, but now the punt team's coming on. The Colonel defense does a good job here. They hold. Going to get the ball back with 7:21 to go, or a little less than 7:21, provided they get this punt off.
Cartwright will go back to punt. He'll stand at the Colt 42. Leland Selby deep to return for the Colonels. He stands at his own 14. Good snap back to Cartwright. A flag is down. It's a short kick. Goes out of bounds. And we'll check the penalty flag.
Colonels, I'm afraid, are going to get called for running into the kicker. There's a flag on this near sideline. The referee that was right by the play didn't throw it.
Colts are celebrating.
But then I hear Coach Kenny Strong saying that someone was offside. I don't know if it was us or them. Referee's sorting it out. But can't touch that kicker once he kicks it. And Reeves Palacini ran into him a little bit, knocked him down. Referee reached for his flag and didn't throw it. But this flag on the sideline could be for offsides.
Ford Owen indicating it's against the Colts. Colonels have their offensive unit on the field.
The ball went out of bounds. The kick went out of bounds. Where's it spotted at?
They never spotted it.
So if it's on them,
it's going to go against Bio Academy. Colonels will decline. I never saw them spot the football. They're going to put it at the Colonel 30.
Yeah, the one referee was standing at the 30, so I guess that was the spot from where it went out of bounds. So let's see if we get this Colonel offense on track here. Trailing 7-0 with 7:15 to go until halftime. Colonel's got plenty of time to go down and get this thing tied up.
Well, that's got to be a shot by arm for the Colonel defense. After that first possession, they were on the field for 17 plays. They come out there able to get off in just 5 and turn it back over to the offense. I formation in the backfield behind Farrell. Hands off Nolan Nichols straight ahead. He gains 2 to the 32 before he's taken down by Alex Threadgill, who has what appears from up here to be about a 2-foot height advantage over Nichols.
And notice Beckham is in on right tackle now as the Colonel's depth at the offensive line. He's brought up another offensive lineman in, Beckham at right tackle.
2nd and 8 from the 32. 2 receivers will split out to the left, Chisholm and Jackson. Farrell in the gun with the back to either side. Swings it out left flat, caught by Selby. Gets to the 35, makes a man miss at the 40. Trying to make a cut at the 45. He's hit, spun around, and going to be brought down at the Colonel 45, 17-yard pickup and a Colonel first down.
Well, Selby did a good job. He caught that pass out in the flats from Farrell and did a good job of running that football. He had one man to beat on that corner with Hayes Holman. Did so. And then ran back against the grain to get a nice Colonel gain to about the 45.
I think I said 17 yards. Make it 13 yards on the reception. 1st and 10, Colonels. 6:05 to go, second quarter. Colonels trailing 7-0, looking to get on the board. Nichols takes the handoff around the left side, hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped. Actually going to lose a yard back to the 44.
Number 78.
Well, that Threadgill, I think he's at the right side defensive end, or he's the defensive end. He did a good job. He got pursuit. He beat our left tackle that time on the play. Came in and met him at the line of scrimmage. No gain, maybe a loss of a half a yard.
We'll take it down.
We'll call it 2nd and 11 from the 44. Farrell will work out of the gun with Powell lined up to his left. Roncalli, Jackson, and Chisholm, or I beg your pardon, Coleman, the receivers, right side. It's caught by Jackson out in the right flat. A flag is down. Jackson picks up a first down, but we'll have to check the penalty marker as Jackson was taken down at the Colt 44.
They're going to get Grant Coleman for a block in the back. It's a little bit of an unfair call because the defender just turned his back on him as the defender was going to go too far upfield. He had no shot at making that tackle. Coleman was put a body on him as he went upfield, and they're going to get Colonels for block in the back.
So they will mark this one off. We'll go against the Colonels. The officials are trying to figure out where to put it.
And the spot of the foul is at the 47, so that's where they'll mark it off from.
I'll take it back to the Colonel 37. Bring up 2nd and 18.
Colonel's trying to get that ball outside. That's 2 times here in this possession where they've done that swing pass left, swing pass right.
2nd and 18 from the Colonel 37. Ball on the near hash. Trip receivers to the left. Farrell out of the gun with Powell in the backfield. Looking to throw. Flushed out to his left. Farrell lost it downfield, got a man open for a first down, caught by Selby at the 40 of Vile Academy. Boy, about the athletic ability of Farrell there, making something happen. Selby just got lost in that secondary. Really, the secondary lost him, and the Colonel's able to pick up the first down.
Good job of Cole Farrell keeping his composure, looking downfield. Play kind of busted up. He was flushed out of the pocket, and he found Selby wide open down the ball, spotted at the 40-yard line. Colonels have 1st and 10. At the Bayou 40.
23-yard pickup. 1st and 10, Colonels from the Colt 40. 4:30 to go, second quarter. Bayou 7. Colonels still looking to get on the board. Farrell under center. He'll turn, hand off to Selby. Makes a cut in the backfield. Has running room left side. 30 to the 25. Still on his feet. Inside the 25 to the 23 goes Leland Selby. 17 yards on the carry. Another Colonel first down.
That play looked to be designed to go up the middle, but Selby bounced it out to the left side. He got the corner, and a great job of downfield blocking that time by John Reese Jackson, number 26. He had his cornerback, turned him to the outside, and another first down for the Colonels with 4:01 now to go in the first half.
Colonels on the move. 1st and 10 from the Colt 23. Jackson and Chisholm, the receivers to the left. Coleman, the single receiver to the near side with Powell and Selby in the backfield. Selby now in motion far side. Handoff straight ahead to Powell. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Colts trying to strip it. Powell able to hang on and will fall forward for one to the 22. We'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Well, they put Selby in motion to the left side. They're trying to get those linebackers to flow with him. They get a straight give straight up the middle. Not much doing that time for the Cardinals.
Timeout on the field for a water break. We'll take one as well. 3:34 to go, second quarter. Bio 7, Cardinals nothing. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with Cardinal football on Super Talk for the Delta.
I'm Billy Robertson, and on behalf of Cannon Motors of Mississippi, I invite you to experience the Cannon difference. We pride ourselves on customer service and look forward to serving you. Our Chevrolet dealership on Highway 61 in Cleveland has a selection of vehicles that will meet your needs. We hope that you'll take advantage of the great deals we have on our new Chevrolet Traverse, Tahoe, and Silverados this month. And remember, when the smoke clears, nobody beats a Cannon deal. Nobody. Chevrolet, finding new roads.
Welcome back. Watson Cooksfield and Van Cleve with you from Bio Academy. Opening night of the 2020 MAIS football season. And with 3:34 to go before the half, the Colonels trailing Bio Academy 7-0. Colonels with 2nd and 9 from the Colt 22 as we come out of the timeout. Well, the first drive didn't go so well. Second drive a little bit better. And now the third possession of the night for the Colonels, or the fourth rather. Yeah, the third possession. They didn't move the ball.
Just give Coach Nestor a little bit of time to figure out what they're doing and what's going to be working for him. Big possession here, though. We've got to get some points on the board.
2nd and 9 from the 22. Handoff, Selby, left side. Has the sideline, makes a cut. Should have enough for the first down. It'll depend on the spot. Official on the near side looks like he's right at the first down marker.
A nice run by Selby that time. The blocking looked like it was going to the right, but he cut back to the left, got the corner. They're going to give him a first down. The Colonels will move the change.
1st and 10 from the 13. Handoff, Selby again off left tackle. Makes a couple of men miss and able to work inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry. We'll bring up 2nd and 6.
Well, that's textbook Tommy Nestor football right there. He finds something that's working. He's going to keep going to it again. That looked like the same exact play. Selby running it off the left side. Gain about 4 yards on the play.
2:45 to go before the half. Colonels looking to get on the board. Bio Academy leading 7-0. Colts' first drive of the night went 17 plays, 65 yards. Park Smith, a 7-yard touchdown run, the only score of the night so far. Colonels with 2nd and 6 from the 9. 2 receivers come near side for Farrell, who works out of the gun. Looking to throw. Now going to tuck it and run straight ahead. And he gets back maybe to the 10 before he's taken down.
It looked like that was supposed to be that same swing pass to the right side. The receiver wasn't even looking. Farrell wanted to throw it. The receiver didn't turn and look, so he had to just tuck it and go. And loss of 1 or 2 on the play.
Bring up 3rd and 7 from the 10. Colonels still have all 3 timeouts remaining. Trip receivers to the left. Farrell will work out of the shotgun. Powell in the backfield. Snap back to Farrell, looking to throw. Has time over the middle. It's tipped, batted in the air, and falls incomplete. It will fall harmlessly to the ground right at the goal line, and now 4th down coming up. Decision time for Tommy Nestor.
We're going to 4th down.
Well, the Cardinals are breaking in a new kicker this year. Wade Lang has worked some kicking. Hamp Judson's worked some kicking. I don't know if we'll attempt a field goal here or not. His ball is resting.
Yes, Lang is coming on.
Ball is at the 10-yard line. So it'll be about a 25-yard try here.
Yep. Ball down at the 16. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Cole Farrell to hold. Wade Lang on to kick. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up and goes wide left. Had plenty of distance, but just wide left. And so the Colonels not able to get on the board there. They still trail Bio Academy 7-0 with 1:32 to play in the second quarter.
Well, a lot of pressure on the sophomore kicker coming in. Lang been working on that soccer-style kicking. His brother Will Lang was a great kicker for the Colonels and taught him everything he knows. But wide left just a little bit. Had a good ball flight. It was high enough. It was long enough, but he hooked it just to the left a hair. So Bio Academy will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20 with 1:32 to go till halftime.
Colts should have only one timeout remaining. They've showed 3 on the board, but they should only have one timeout left. 7-0. Colts leading late in the first half. Handoff. Sanders left side stuck by Zapponi, and Coleman comes in to help out. No gain on the play.
Yeah, nice play by Walker Zapponi from that rocket, that outside linebacker position. Came up. Probably a loss of 1 on the play, or at least no gain.
Yeah, they'll give him back to the line of scrimmage. Clock runs with 1:08 to play second quarter. Colts taking their time.
Don't expect Bio to do anything fancy here. They want to go in with this lead. They get the ball second half. So they may not even snap the ball again after this next play.
2nd and 10 for the Colts from their own 20. Ingram under center, double wing set in the backfield with Smith, the tailback. It comes near side to Holman, and he's upended by Zapponi at the 23, 3-yard gain. Will bring up 3rd and 7.
But again, Walker's Zapponi, they're coming this side. Nothing fancy. They just gave it around Hayes Holman. Pretty good-sized kid, Holman is. And Walker just went low, flipped him over. So we're inside 20 seconds to go till halftime. They don't have to snap again if they don't want to.
15 seconds on the clock. I don't believe they are going to snap it. We will go to the half with Bio Academy on top of the IA. Colonel 7-0. As clock winds down to 2-1, and that is it for the first half. I tell you, after the first couple of drives, you almost feel good that it's only 7-0 as the Colonel struggled coming out. Iowa Academy took it to them. Give the Colonels credit. They kind of clawed their way back into being competitive near the end of the first half, and they go to the locker room only down 7.
Well, first game on the road. That's always, you go on the road is tough. You got some new players and new positions. And, Coach Nestor, if I would have any coach that I could pick in high school football to make adjustments on the fly during the game, it would be this coaching staff. They're so good at it. You can see that defense got better as the game went on. The offense got better. They found some things that would work with that swing pass. And, now he's got 15 minutes to go in and work on some more things. You can expect a different Colonel football team when they come out this second half.
So after one half, Bio 7, Colonels nothing. We will take a 2-minute break and be back to recap the first half and look ahead to see what the Colonels can do coming out in the third quarter. We're back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
I'm Greg Bills from Bills Body Shop in Rubel, Mississippi, and I want to fix your car. We've been in business for 40 years in the same location. We're a family-owned business and currently have 3 generations still working under the same roof. If you're ever in an accident, we can tow your vehicle,
His total yardage in the first half was very
been in business for 40 years in the same location. We're a family-owned business and currently have 3 generations still working under the same roof. If you're ever in an accident, we can tow your vehicle, help you with your insurance claim, get you in a rental car, repair your vehicle, and deliver it back to you in usually under a week. We're located at 501 South Oak Street, Highway 49, Louisville, Mississippi. Give us a call today, 662-756-2745. You won't be disappointed.
Welcome back. Watson Cook, Selden Van Cleve with you from Bio Academy is just about ready to start the second half here. The Colts on top of the Colonels 7-0. It will be the Colonels kicking off to the Colts as we start the second half. Selden working Twitter, got a few scores for you.
Yeah, we got North Delta on a solid for the Cardinals later on in the year. They're up 6-0 over Marshall the second quarter. Cardinals played Marshall in Jamboree, of course, and we were able to beat them at the Jamboree. And then Starkville Academy was playing so Lamar's at us. They're up 14-6. 7 over Lamar. Got to find me a better Twitter site that gives me more scores. I'm having to go through and find several different ones. Of course, a lot of people may not be reporting these scores.
You know, you mentioned earlier the Cardinals' opponent next week, Federal Academy, having a tough time on the road tonight at Jackson Academy. 35-0 was the last score we had there. So the Cardinals on the road, back-to-back weeks to open the 2020 season. First home game for IA will be September the 4th. That'll start a 3-game homestand. North Delta will come to town September 4th. Then the Cardinals get into district play September the 11th, hosting Central Holmes. The following week, September the 18th, Winona Christian comes to town. Then the Cardinals jump on the road back-to-back weeks again, September 25th at Carroll Academy, October 2nd at Benton, October the 9th will be homecoming, I believe. Lee Academy will be in town. October the 16th, Cardinals travel to Greenville Christian, and October the 23rd will be the regular season finale. Senior night, Canton Academy will be in town. And, you know, I know when you were broadcasting, you and Frederick Berry were broadcasting in some of the early years that Brady and I were doing this, you look at the schedule and you see some of the road trips and you just kind of wince and say, oh, man, but I tell you, this year the road schedule not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. You know, I can remember some of the road trips Frederick and I went on and some of the broadcast booths we had to broadcast from. You know, one that comes to mind is Prairie View down in Bastrop. They didn't even have a press box. We broadcast from a band box on the sideline. And I did some games at Carroll Academy. They're of course, you won't have to go there this year and play that. And it's probably the same press box that Frederick and I called from at Carroll Academy. One of the nicer ones we went to was and you got to experience this one, was Jackson Academy. I played down there, and Jay had a really nice press box. Of course, the new one you have at Nation Field. I'm looking forward to maybe getting in there one game this year with you. It looks really nice. I hadn't been in there when y'all had a broadcast going, but
it'll certainly spoil you. I'll say that.
Yeah.
These two teams back out on the field as we get ready to start the third quarter. Cardinals will be kicking off to Bio Academy, and we'll see if the offense can come out. You know, when they get the ball and continue to make these drives happen, you just got to find a way to finish and get some points on the board.
Well, we need the Cardinal defense to come out here and get a stop here. That would be very disheartening if you allow Bio to get a nice long drive on you and to get some more points on the board. We need to get a stop here. We hope Coach Putnam was able to get some things worked out in there. Bio's having some success running the football on us. They haven't hurt us too bad on the pass. The one long pass they completed was somewhat of a busted play. The quarterback was flushed out of the pocket and was able to complete that long pass. But I've got faith that we're going to make some changes here defensively. Wade Lang looks like he's going to bring the tee out and be kicking off for the Cardinals.
The Cardinals will kick left to right here to open the third quarter. Jack Cartwright, Park Smith, Justin Joel will go back deep to return the kick from Lang.
We're finally able to, now that the sun's gone down, because you're able to see the lights. Kind of a dark spot here in the center of the field. They've only got 4 light poles here Legion Field is much better lit than this facility, but same for both teams, so they'll have to adapt.
Let's say we're ready to go, and Lang approaches the tee. Second half is underway. It's a high end-over-end kick going to be taken at the 25 by Park Smith. And he's wrestled down as he crosses the 35-yard line. Nolan Nichols and John Clay Hong combining on the stop. There is a flag down near midfield.
And John Clay Hong was the outside containment guy going down this near side for the Cardinals, and he did a good job of shaking his blocker off and making that tackle, as well as Nolan Nichols for an assist there. The player that returned the kick's a little slow to get up, number 7.
That's Smith, that back that's hurt us several times tonight.
Maybe just got the wind knocked out of him. He's over on the side with his helmet off.
We got a block in the back against the Colts, so that will take them back to their own 26 to start this drive. That's where Bio Academy will open the third quarter. Colts on top, 7-0. Colonels would love a stop here. Colts break the huddle. Larson Ingram, Colt quarterback. Didn't see him throw a whole lot in the first half.
Yeah,
they've got 12 men on the field again. They just ran one off, and now the flag comes in.
And they had 12 men lined up. The quarterback comes to the line almost ready to say hut, and the guy runs off the field. And still it takes the officials a little bit of a moment to throw the flag. Now they're going to wave it off. So,
yeah, there is only 11. He just came off inadvertently.
That'll be the delay of the game or something.
So 1st and 10 from the 26. Now we're ready to get the third quarter underway. Ingram keeps it for himself around the left side. Going to be taken out of bounds. Ashton Powell at the 35 is where they'll spot it.
The number 3, Ashton Powell.
Little extracurricular activity going on. Powell, he came up off of him as he got to the out-of-bounds line. Some of the Bio players come up and get in his face. A lot of jawing going on. As I mentioned earlier, these teams 30 miles apart. Players know each other. No love lost in these football games.
No. They're going to give the Colts a first down. No, it'll be second and about a foot. Ball at the Colt 35. Ingram will work out of the gun, reverse to the right side to Cartwright. He's set up to pass, going deep down the right side. Has a man, Joel, and it's in and out of his hands. Wow. Joel had to turn around and wait just a split second, and that gave Selby enough time to catch up to him, get a hand up, and perhaps distract Joel where he couldn't catch it. Boy, the Colts had that one set up beautifully.
Yeah, Selby was bearing down. It was a reverse pass. The receiver was clean. He had a 10 or 15-yard cushion, but Selby made up a lot of ground and got there just about the time the ball did. The receiver should have caught the ball, to be honest with you. It was right in his hands. But he had Selby in his face as well. It's a 3rd and short now for Bio Academy. It's 3rd and like a half of a yard.
From the Colt 35. Double wing set for the Colts. Ingram will go under center. Sanders in motion right side. They give it to him, trying to stretch it. He's got the first down, taken down from behind by Grant Coleman near the 40-yard line, 5-yard pickup. That'll move the change for the Colts.
Well, Carlos had an opportunity there. Connor Moore came up and couldn't get off of his block to get the tackle there. He got outside of him. Connor did a good job there getting upfield. Got to get off that block and make that tackle. The first down for Bio Academy. The ball resting just shy of the 40-yard line. They're on 40.
Colts on top, 7-0, 11-18 to play in the third quarter. First and 10, Colts, ball on the right hash. Ingram under center. Double wing set. Sanders comes in motion. Play action for Ingram. Right, giving chase. Able to escape pressure. And taken down by Connor Moore as he reaches the 45. A 5-yard pickup for Ingram. Will bring up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Brewer Wright just an eyelash away from getting a sack there. But the quarterback did a good job of scrambling, making something out of nothing. He got positive yards, 5 or 6 yard gain on the play. It was a pass play, but he flushed him out of the pocket.
2nd and 5 from the Colt 45. Somewhere out there, Brady Smith just took a sip. Ingram will work out of the gun on 2nd and 5. Hands off to Smith. Comes near side, hit hard from behind. Obasanjo brings the boom to Park Smith. He drops him at the 48.
Well, Ashton Powell from his middle linebacker position did a good job of stringing that out. And they ran back inside of him, and O was right there to clean up the mess. Had a good tackle. Still about a 3-yard gain, 2-yard gain for him possibly. But 3rd and short here now for Bio Academy.
3rd and about 1.5 yards. Ingram under center, hands off near side. Holman has the first down, and he's going to be wrestled out of bounds by Walker Zatoni. And again, some extracurricular stuff going on after the play. A late flag comes in, and that's going to go against Bio Academy.
A couple of the Bio Academy offensive linemen were downfield jawing the Colonel defense. Bio had a nice game there. They beat us to the corner. They got Walker's opponent blocked on this right side. They had a nice game, had a first down game, but this will come back. I imagine be 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Coach Godfrey is really getting on to his team here. Of course, with not many fans here, you can really hear everything he's saying.
So this will go against Bio Academy. They will back it up. Colt staff livid with their players.
But the ones he's yelling at are not the ones that did the infraction. They're out on the field. But
so 9:25 to go, 3rd quarter. Colts will have 1st and a mile. They take it back to the Colt 45. They've got to get to the Colonel 31 to pick up a first down.
I was really having success on these sweeps, these speed sweeps around the left and right side. Colonel's outside backers have got to get some pursuit, got to get upfield, stop this run.
Sanders goes in motion. They hand off straight ahead. Smith, and he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Grant Coleman, and that may be either a horse collar or a face mask.
His hand was up around the face mask. They're going to call face mask. I think it was more like the arm just kind of came across his eyes.
Yeah.
And it looks like a face mask. They're going to give him 15 yards. So the big penalty that went in the Colonel's favor will go right back to Bio Academy, and this will be an automatic first down, I imagine. They called it 5 yards. Yeah, all 5. Yeah, good deal.
So they'll move it to midfield. We'll bring up 1st and 19 for the Colts. 9 minutes to play, 3rd quarter. Bio Academy on top, 7-0.
They're going to call the officials in and talk to each other. If it was only a 5-yard face mask, that's not an automatic first down, I don't believe. So I'm not sure if they even have a 5-yard face mask.
I think that's the question. So officials huddled up at midfield. They're discussing the penalty. Well, this one's it's gotten awfully chippy here early in the 3rd quarter. Tight game, 7-0. Colts in front. Officials still having a discussion. That should be, I thought, a 15-yard penalty.
Coach Godfrey is, he's really found something that he likes against his defense. Watson, he's getting outside on these linebackers. He's getting outside on our rock and laser position. I mentioned that's 2 of the most important positions on our defense. If those guys can control that field, it's hard to run outside on these Colonels. And Zapponi was doing a good job early on, but they're getting a blocker out on him now, and he's not getting outside containment there. But you're seeing them do it to the left and to the right. And then just that time they faked that speed give and then went back up the middle. That's when we had the face mask call, trying to catch these backers flying is what they're doing, trying to create space and run where the Colonels are leaving from.
So they're going to leave the ball at midfield.
And it looks like they're giving them an automatic first down, Watson. They are moving the sticks.
Wow. So we go from...
I don't know how you're going to figure that out in your stat book, because that's totally messed up what they just did.
Go from first and about 25 to now it's 1st and 5 on a gain of 0 and a 5-yard incidental face mask. So it's 1st and 5 Colts from midfield is what all that amounts to. Play action for Ingram, looking to throw. Policini giving chase. Lofts it downfield through the hands of Cartwright. Selby had the coverage around the Colonel 38. That'll bring up 2nd and 5.
The Cardinals did a good job of getting a little pressure on him. They flushed the quarterback out of the pocket. Receiver was streaking across the middle. Overthrew him a little bit. He made a little bit of an effort to go up after it, but the ball was going to be out of bounds anyway. So 3rd and 5. No, 2nd down and 5 now.
They're going to be 2nd and 5. Mosquitoes have made their way.
How they found us up here. We're up pretty high.
2nd and 5 from midfield. Ingram under center. Man comes in motion near side. That's Alfred Hill. He takes a handoff, makes a cut, and has a Colt first down to the 43.
Well, again, that same speed type play. Hill that time cut back, though, against the grain. He went back to the middle of the field after he got outside. Found a few Colonels over pursuing there. The clock is running here. 8 minutes and 34 seconds. Bio is controlling this clock. Leading 7-0 over the Cardinals.
1st and 10 from the Colonel 43. Two receivers go wide to the right. One comes to the left for Ingram, who works out of the gun. Sprints out to his right, throws, caught by Hill. At the line of scrimmage, gets inside the 40, lost his footing a little bit, and taken down there by Leland Selby. They'll put it at the 39.
Got a bio player coming off the field cramping. The time of the game when you're going to see who's in a little better condition. That's the first cramp I've seen of the night. It looked like a little busted coverage there for the Cardinals. The cornerback went deep, and that pass was out to the flats. There was no one there. If Hill hadn't stumbled, he could have got a lot more on the gain. But they give him 4, maybe 5 on the play.
Call it 2nd and 6 from the 39. Ball on the far hash. 7.5 minutes to play, 3rd quarter. Colts on top, 7-0. Ingram working from the gun. Trip receivers to the right. Handoff straight ahead to Smith. Slips through initial contact and going to be taken down at the 34 by Grant Coleman. He'll be a yard short of the first down.
Grant Coleman and give Connor Moore an assist there. That was nothing fancy, just a quick give straight up the middle. They fake to the speed play of the outside. Those backers vacated that middle. That running back goes right up the middle. Nice gain on the play. Almost a first down, 3rd and short here.
3rd down from the Colonel 34. Ingram under center. Has a man coming in motion near side. That's Sanders looking to stretch to the sideline. Colonels have him in the backfield. Going to bring him down for a loss. Walker's a pony and Braden Kimball giving chase to Willis Sanders, and he's going to be brought down. They'll mark it at the 38. Loss of 4 on the play.
A good job of stretching that out that time. Braden Kimball from the defensive end position got off this blocker, forced that running back to run wide, and then Walker Saponi came in and helped him clean up the mess there for a loss on the play, and the running back cramping up there, second bio player cramping up.
They'll bring up 4th and 5. Timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. 6:41 to go in the 3rd quarter. Colonels trailing Bio 7-0. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with Colonel football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Welcome to Robertson Ford. How can I help you? I'm looking for some floors for my house. I can help you. What kind of floor are you looking for? I am looking for Mannington hardwood floors for my bathroom, my laundry room, and my kitchen. Do you have your sizes, or do we need to measure? I have my sizes, but I still need you to come measure.
Whatever your flooring needs, Robertson Floor Service Indianola has got you covered. 662-887-4477.
We give free estimates and free cokes.
Some call it low smoke aheadis. Some can't even pronounce it, but everyone agrees that low smoke aheadis has delicious, authentic Mexican food that makes your mouth water. Satisfied customers from all over the Mississippi Delta dine with Ron and his staff every chance they get, and you will too. Low Smoke Aheadis also has a party room that you can reserve for birthday parties, anniversaries, and just a good time. You won't feel crowded, and the atmosphere is that perfect setting for authentic Mexican food. That's Low Smoke Aheadis Mexican Restaurant, Highway 82 in Indianola.
Welcome back. Coming out of the timeout, Colts looking at 4th and 5 from the Colonel 38. Bio on top 7-0 with 6:41 to go in the third quarter. And they've got the offense on the field. Ingram will work out of the gun. As Smith lined up to his left, and Colt's going to have to burn a timeout. Well, they've had an awful lot of confusion in their backfield at times coming out of a huddle, and that one coming out of a timeout, that's certainly something you don't want to see as a coach.
Yeah, that's got to be disheartening. It was an injury timeout first, so that didn't go against Bio Academy as they had a cramping player on the field. But Coach Godfrey didn't like how they were lined up. He called a timeout very quickly as his players were running the line. I don't know if they had the wrong personnel out there or had the wrong play call. But is it third or fourth down here coming up?
Fourth.
Okay, 4th down and 5 is the situation here. Bio's had a nice long drive coming down the field. The clock is at 6:33 to go in the third quarter. A couple of score updates. North Delta looks to be still on top of Marshall Academy 6-0. And Jackson Academy stretched out the lead over Pillow Academy 42-0. That's got to be right at halftime. I'd heard Pillow Academy.
That's a long first half.
Yeah, I'd heard Pillow Academy might be down this year. They put it on the Colonels pretty good last year, getting back some frustration over the losses they've been taking past 3 or 4 years prior to that.
A lot of the timeout, 4th and 5. Ingram looking to throw. Steps up, loss over the middle, complete to Holman. Has a first down near the 30-yard line, taken down by Leland Selby. They'll mark it at the 31, gain of 7, and the Colts move the chains.
Well, Holman did a good job. I think he was set up as a wing back position on this left side or slot position. And he kind of went down about a 5 or 10 yard and just streaked back across the field. Quarterback let him clear the linebackers, and he hit him right across the middle for the first down gain.
12th play of the drive coming up for Bio Academy. They lead it 7-0 with 6:25 to play in the third. Ingram gets behind blockers left side, calls his own number, and going to be taken out of bounds. Walker's opponent on the stop. Let's see where they say he stepped out. Be at the 30, gain of 1. We'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Well, Walker did a good job there of stretching it on out to the sideline. You know, when you get close to the sideline, the running back finally got turned up at some point, and he had very little space to turn up. Only a 2-yard gain. I'll take that on that play. Much better of this pony coming up that time and stretching his play out to that side.
Second and 8 coming up. 3 receivers stacked in tight to the right side on for the Colts here as Ingram works out of the gun. Hands off to Smith left side, and he's going to be wrestled down by Zapponi. Just inside the 30, around the 29, maybe the 28. We'll see where they say he stepped out.
Bio lined up in the power formation to the right. They had a couple of slot backs on the right side. You're thinking that's going to go to the right. The back hits the line, bounces back to the left. You had Braden, Kimball, and Zapponi again on that side. Short game of play. Give them another 2, so it brings up about 3rd and 6, let's say.
Yeah, 3rd and 6. Ball around the Colonel 28, or excuse me, 28.
Again, that packed formation to the left side here for Bio.
Ingram gets behind his blockers, gets by Obasanjo in the backfield, and he's able to skirt forward to the 24. Going to be short of the first down, but Colonel's had him stopped in the backfield.
Obasanjo did a great job. I don't know if he was on a blitz or just came in unblocked, but he just a little bit out of control. He didn't break down. He had him for a loss and ended up getting a positive play. He brings up 4th and 2. Ball inside the 25-yard line. Bio Academy's going for it here.
Colts on top, 7-0 with 5:15 to go in the third. Trip receiver stacked tight to the left. Ingram with Holman in the backfield. Looking for blockers. Has them. And Colts have a first down as Ingram
around at the 20. Looking the same situation there. Brewer Wright came on a blitz from his outside line. And the running back just kind of goes right by him for the first down gain. So Valor Academy keeps this drive alive. All resting. Just can't go down 14 points here.
16th play of the drive coming up for Valor Academy. Inside 5 minutes to go in the third. Colts with a 7-point lead. Ingram from the gun, hands off Clark Smith, tries to reverse field in the backfield and cannot do it. Braden Kimball is there.
Had good pursuit from the backside for the loss on the play of about 3.
4:05 to go in the third. Colonel defense needs to get off the field. 2nd and 13 for the Colts from the Colonel 23. Ingram works out of the gun with Smith lined up to his right. Ingram rolls to his right, looking to throw, not going to tuck it and run. And he is hit and dropped near the 15.
Ingram on carry number 10.
Is there a late flag that came in? No?
I think that was the ball coming over the sideline.
Yes, I saw something fly.
He had an open receiver down there and elected to not throw to him and tucked it and ran on his own. So he got about, about an 8-yard gain for him there. Let's call it 3rd and 6.
Yeah, 3rd and 6 from the 16. Colts looking to extend a 7-0 lead here late in the third quarter.
Colonel defense, the 3-man front, need to get some pressure here.
Ingram under center, double wing set. Ingram looking to throw, in trouble in the backfield, just lost it forward. It does not get back to the line of scrimmage, I didn't think. But great pursuit out of the Colonel defense that time. Ingram looked up and he knew he was in trouble.
Looked like they were trying to set up a little screen play. Colonel's had it covered, had great pursuit, and he just really like a basketball shot over the goal, over the lineman just to try to get an incomplete pass. And you're right, I don't know if it got back to the line of scrimmage, but the referees are not calling that. It'll bring up 4th. Let's call it 6 here.
19th play of the drive. Will be 4th and 5, 4th and a long 5 for the Colts. Ingram under center, double wing set with Smith in the backfield. Hill comes in motion, play action. Ingram going toward the end zone, looking for Cartwright. It's kept intercepted by Brandon Brown. He took it away from Cartwright and comes up with a huge pick, and the Colonels get the stop. Wow.
And Brandon Brown turned around at the last second, kind of just threw his arm up to knock it away, and the ball fell right in his hands. He got 1 foot down to the back of the end zone. The referee did the old touchback signal, and the Colonels stopped the drive after a long. That was the 20th play of the drive?
19th play? 19th play. Reminiscent of Sinclair's Golson back in maybe 2014, huh?
Yeah, that was a nice play by Brandon Brown in the right place at the right time. Got the interception. Colonels will take over. 1st and 10 there on 20 with 2:52 to go in the third quarter. Need to get some points this drive. Defense did their job.
What a stop. Huge pick out of Brandon Brown. Colonels 1st and 10 from the 20. Handoff, Walker's a pony left side, and it goes nowhere. He's dropped for a loss of 1 on the play back to the 19.
Is the pony got to be winded, just on that long drive right there, played defense. Every play of that drive, first play from scrimmage, they give it on him to sweep around the left side, and he just couldn't get to the corner. Bio came up, did a good job cutting off the outside run. They lose a yard there on the play.
2:20 to go, third quarter. Colonels trailing 7-0. Looking at 2nd and 11 from their own 19. Boy, how demoralizing is that for Bio Academy? You go all the way down the field. The drive started at their own 26, 19 plays, and you throw a pick on 4th and 5. Farrell to throw downfield. Caught Selby at the 35. First down, Colonel. Selby able to spin forward for a couple more. They'll mark it at the 37.
Well, Selby just kind of ducked into that dead zone behind the linebackers, but in front of the safeties. Did a good job of going up and catching that football, get the first down. I'm not sure where he was lined up, where he came from. I don't know if he was as a wide out or came from the slot position.
First and 10 from the 37. Selby comes in motion near side. They go with the crossbuck to Roncalli. Tries to spin out of contact and cannot do it. He may lose half a yard.
Well, it just took a long time for that play to develop, Watson. You know, you got to get to that corner a lot quicker. A lot of misdirection going on in the backfield, trying to catch by sleeping. Again, another loss of yardage on the play brings up 2nd and 11.
So lose one to the 36. 2nd and 11. 1:10 to go in the third quarter. Bio 7. Colonels nothing. Farrell under center. Backs are split. 2 receivers left. Farrell looking to throw. Has time. Throws left side. Caught at the 40. Selby again on the reception. Works up to the 44 before he's taken off his feet.
Well, Selby's a playmaker. You know, they want to get the ball in his hands. He's had several nice runs, and he's had at least 3 nice receptions on the night.
We'll bring up 3rd and 3 from the 44.
Now Academy's big nose guard coming out of the game. He's been giving the Colonels trouble in the middle there tonight. So new nose guard in, a little smaller guy. Let's see if we can run the football on him.
3rd and 3, handoff Selby left side. He's got a first down and more in Colt territory to the 40 before he's taken out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 39. 17-yard run, another Colonel first down.
Well, that's Tommy Nestor football. He's not afraid to run off that left side, the weak side. Selby acted like he was going to hit it up the middle, bounce it out to the left side. Another first down gain, ball resting at the 40, and that's the end of the third quarter.
So after 3 quarters of play, Colonels trailing 7-0, but they got a little momentum now, Selden, on the move. 1st and 10 from the Colt 39 when we come back in 1 minute. You're listening to IA Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
20 seconds left with Let's Make Money. It's time for our first guest to pick a category of their choice. Alex.
I'll take reliable banking for $600.
Though it's local, this bank is known for having expansive online capabilities.
Community Bank?
Correct.
Reliable banking, $800.
The Small Business Administration ranked this bank #1 in Mississippi for SBA loans.
Community Bank?
Correct again.
Reliable banking, $1,000.
All right, Alex, this is for all the marbles. This bank is truly like no other bank you know.
Community Bank!
We have a winner!
Community Bank, always the right answer.
Hey, this is Chris McLean with Indianola Electric. We would like to thank our loyal customers for your continued support for the past 36 years. We're in our 2nd generation operating in the same family for over 3.5 decades. As an electrical contractor, we are here for all of your electrical needs, from service and repair to customized automation and controls. We also have a complete motor shop for new or rebuilt electric motors and generators. Give us a call today at Indianola Electric for all of your electrical needs at 662-887-3292.
Welcome back as we start the fourth quarter. Colonels with 1st and 10 from the Colt 39 as they trail Bio 7-0. Ball on the near hash. Colonels working right to left. Handoff straight ahead. Roncalli slips out of initial contact, makes another man miss, gets to the 31, taken down hard there by Hayes Holman. There's some shifty running out of Connor Roncalli. And another Colt down on the field. They're going to mark him at the 32, give him 7 on the carry. We'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Good hard-nosed running that time by Connor Roncalli. He made something out of nothing. He's hitting and he's spinning. He broke a couple of tackles spinning to his left for the nice 8-yard gain, let's say, for him that play. And another Bio Academy player down with a cramp. That's number 55. I think that's the 2nd time he's been down. Once those cramps show up, Watson, it's hard to get them away. And that's the Colonels not cramping yet. Bio's cramping. So they got a few more players than us. They got better numbers, bigger school, bigger enrollment. But, let's see if this plays a factor here as the game goes on.
2nd and 3 from the 32. 11:42 to play in the game. Colonels looking to get on the board for the first time tonight. They trail by 7. Backs are split behind Farrell. Handoff near side. Selby lost his footing and goes down at the 34. He's going to lose 2.
Yeah, Selby just trying to cut it upfield, lost his footing. You know, the field had a little quick shower right before the game, and now we're at the point of the night where the dew maybe start to fall a little bit. And no gain on the play there. Maybe he may have lost a yard.
Yeah, he lost a couple there.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Colonels come to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 4. 5-step drop, throws right side, in and out of the hands of Selby. He had it, and he knew it, and just couldn't haul it in. That'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, he's frustrated with himself. The ball was, just over his right shoulder. He turned around. There's a flag on the play, though, Watson. We'll see what they, resting down here just on the 30-yard line, see what the officials say that was. But it would have been a nice gain for Selby.
Got an eligible receiver downfield against the Colonels. Colts will decline, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So the Colonels definitely in 4-down territory. They're trailing by 7, inside of 11 minutes to go. Out of field goal range for sure, and just try to keep this drive alive. You don't want to give the ball back to Bio here. They just come off of a very long drive, a clock-eating drive. Colonels need to convert this here and get the first down.
4th and a long 4. Colonels come to the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 33.5, it looks like. Farrell out of the gun. 3 receivers to the right with Powell in the backfield. Looking to throw. Has all day. Fires downfield. Caught. John Reese Jackson. And he's got enough for the first down. He did. And then ran back toward the 30-yard line. It'll depend on the spot official on the near side. Has it. Plenty enough yards.
We got a good spot there. He caught that ball, and he was going to try to get more. So he actually caught it and ran back towards the line of scrimmage and tried to peel it back up. But got a good spot there. Colonels did convert. Great catch by Jackson. Nice pass by Farrell.
Gain is to the 27, 1st and 10. Colonels keep the drive alive. Backs are split behind Farrell under center. Handoff, Powell, straight ahead. Spins out of one defender, can't get past another, and going to be brought down just inside the 25. Short gain on the play.
Just a quick give up the middle to Powell. Nice, good, hard running. I think Powell got, I'm going to say 5 yards. Let's give him 4 yards on the carry.
Thank you, Daniel.
We'll mark it at the 24. We'll call it 2nd and 7 as we've hit the 10-minute mark here. Colonels trailing 7-0, looking to get on the board. 2 receivers come near side, Chisholm and Jackson. Farrell under center. He'll hand off right side. Selby tries to cut to the middle and taken down after a short pickup. They'll mark it around the 21, given 3.
Well, it looks like he had a little bit of a seam. Watson, if he would have kept on going upfield there, I think he would have gotten 1 or 2 more yards. But he hit that seam, and then he bounced it out to the right.
3rd and 3 coming up for the Colonels. Ball at the Colt 21. Powell will be the lone setback. Trip receivers to the near side. Farrell, 5-step drop, looking for the screen. Has it caught by Powell. He's got a Colonel first down. Does the ball come loose?
I
think it did, and the Colts say they have it. And Bio Academy comes up with the football. Colonels say they're down. There's no indication from the officials.
And now the officials are talking it over a little bit. Maybe
they're going to give it to Bio.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a good catch by Powell. He was off balance a little bit, Watson, when he caught that pass, leaning forward, and never regained his feet from underneath him. It was leaning forward the whole time, and Bio must have just come in, put a helmet on that football, and boy, what a heartbreaker there. They knocked it loose. Ball was resting at about the 14, 13-yard line. Colonels getting down deep in scoring territory again. It was the second time they've been inside the 15-yard line and come back empty-handed.
So with 9 minutes to go, Bio takes over 1st and 10 at their own 14, on top 7-0. Ball loose on the ground. Who's got it? There is a scrum of about 18 players down there. The Colonels say they have it.
Walker's opponent fired out of there fast, saying they've got it.
Do they run it right back? Brewer Wright is convinced. That's right. Send it back to Powell. Colonels have it. Wow. What a sequence. Policini is slow to get up. He's got the football. Well, you know what goes on in the bottom of those scrums, and Policini's slow to get up. You certainly hope he's going to be okay. Looks like he's going to stay on the field, but the Colonels get it back 1st and 10 at the Colt. We'll call it the 13-yard line.
Just unfortunate that the Colonels fumbled before that. They get it right back. Turnabout is fair play is what they say, Watson.
Yeah.
And so the Colonels back in this game, had the football 1st and 10 inside the 15.
So with 8:52 to go, Colonels get it back. Option, right side, Farrell fakes to Powell, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Colonel. Cole Farrell with the option runs it to perfection, and I believe the Colonels may be called for excessive celebration.
Let's just hope it's after the extra point. Great play, great fake. They faked the dive to Powell up the middle. Farrell pulled it out, and he was clean around the right end. He scored, and he lifted the ball in the air at about the 5-yard line, a la John Forcade back in the 80s, and ran it into the end zone. And the officials threw the flag. I can just hope this is excessive celebration after the extra point.
It will be unsportsmanlike against the Colonels. It's touchdown will stand.
Now they're marking it back. They're going to make this a long kick. I guess kind of like the Egg Bowl. The defense has the option when the Rebels scored to tie that ball game. And hush. Got to be impartial here. We got listeners on both sides, but for Wade Lang's going to be forced to attempt this extra point with the ball resting at the 22, so 23, so 33-yard extra point coming for Wade Lang.
A chance to tie. Snap is back, kick is up, it's blocked. The kick is blocked, and so the Colonels still trail 7-6. On the board with the Cole Farrell 13-yard touchdown run, but the extra point blocked, and so the Colonels still down by 1 with 8:46 to play.
It's just very, very unfortunate that happened to the Cardinals. They've struggled a little bit offensively tonight. They finally got back in this ball game, scored that touchdown, and Farrell called for the unsportsmanlike conduct, lifting the ball as he ran into the end zone. I can't really say that was excessive celebration. It may have been more like taunting.
Yeah.
But the defense got the option with the 15-yard penalty, and then they forced the Cardinals to kick the extra point from way back. And Bow did a good job getting pressure up the middle. The ball never had a chance, hardly of getting off the tee. Lang kicked it, but the defensive line was right there in his face. Blocked it. Cardinals now trail 7-6.
So 8:46 left to go. Colonels able to take advantage of the turnover. One play, 13 yards on the scoring drive. Cole Farrell, 13-yard run. Extra point blocked, and so 7-6. Viola Academy holding on to a slim lead here with just under 9 minutes to play. Boy, as long and drawn out some of those drives were in the first half, just not a lot happening. These teams have been in each other's face here in the second half, and a lot of back and forth. It's turned into a fun ball game.
Yeah, it's been a good ball game. The Cardinals have shown some resilience here. Got the big turnover there, get the ball back. They had a good play call to get it in the end zone. Now the Cardinal kicking team is out. Wade Lang, he doesn't get very deep. He gets about as deep as you would on an extra point when he's kicking these one of these kickoffs.
Lane approaches the tee. It's a high end-over-end kick, going to be taken by Cartwright at the 20. Returns upfield to the 30, and taken down from behind. Walker's opponent comes up with a big stop. Boy, Cartwright was just kind of going through the motion, seemed like that, through the middle of the field, and Zapone came in from behind to bring him down. They'll mark it at the Colt 30.
So the Cardinal defense now comes back out on the field watching. You got to hope that some new life was breathed into them with the touchdown, the turnover that they got. It's interesting to see what Bio does. Are they going to come out and try to run this ball, or are they going to try to pass it? They've got 8:37 to go in the ball game with the 1-point lead. Cardinals need a stop, Watson. Need a turnover, need a stop. See if we can get back and get the offense on the field again.
1st and 10 Colts from their own 30. 8:37 to play. Ingram turns, gives to Smith straight ahead. And he stopped after a 2-yard gain, runs into a white wall. We'll bring up 2nd and 8. Pony in there again.
The Pony's coming up off the bottom there. Kendall's coming up off the bottom there. You got to think that O was in on the tackle from your nose guard position as well. You have 2 on the play.
Colonels still have all 3 timeouts remaining here in the second half. 8 minutes to play. Colonels down 1. Handoff coming near side to Sanders, and he has stacked up big stick from Connor Roncalli.
Yeah, Roncalli came from linebacker position that time, had a nice tackle. Another player cramping for Bio Academy, though.
Officials timeout for the injured player.
Number 22.
Well, they spotted at the 35, gain of 3 will bring up 3rd and 5. They had the corner on us that time, Washington. Could have been a much bigger game, but, boy, Brian Colley, the sophomore, came in and laid a lick. One of the bigger licks we've seen tonight. If you still had the Bills body shot collision of the game, I might put that as a nomination. that would have been it, no doubt. We will take a short timeout, 7:47 to go in this one. Bio 7, Colonel 6. We'll take 30 seconds and be back with Colonel Football on Super Talk for the Delta.
Get ready for the woods at Outlaw Sporting Goods in Greenwood. Find stands, attractants, feed, ammunition, rifles, and shotguns. Outlaw is a certified Benelli dealer. Find boots and clothing from Southern Marsh, Cool, and Drake. We have a wall of handguns, archery range, bows by Hoyt, Elite, and Bowtech, crossbows, youth bows, Rage, broadheads, Yeti coolers in every size and color. Duck hunters, we have decoys, shells, and waders. If you need it, Outlaw Sporting Goods has it. When you leave Outlaw Sporting Goods, you just feel better. Outlaw Sporting Goods, Greenwood.
I'm Billy Robertson.
Welcome back. Watson Cook and Felton Van Cleve with you from Bio Academy. Week 1 of the NAIS football season. We've got a good one in Cleveland. 7:47 to play. Bio Academy on top of the Colonel, 7-6. Colts looking at 3rd and 5 from their own 35. Ball is on the near hash. Quarterback Ingram will go under center with a double wing set. Bring a man in motion near side. They go straight ahead to Smith. He's got the first down. He's able to speed his way through the middle, taken down by Ron Colley at the Colt 44. Well, he's not big at all, Watson, but he ran hard on that play. He's pretty much been a shifty runner all night, but he was determined to get that first down. He stuck it up in there and got the Colts first down, keep their drive alive. Clock is running, 7 minutes, 25 seconds to go. 1st and 10 from the 44, ball on the near hash. Double wing set again with 2 receivers, or actually 3 receivers stacked to the left. Ingram calls his own number. Left side, works to midfield.
Number 10.
Before he's taken off his feet, there's a Colonel down and slow to get up. That is Walker's opponent who made the tackle once again. The Brewer Wright had good pursuit that time. Brewer got in the backfield and forced that ball a little bit more to the outside, run to the outside. But again, another 5, let's say 6-yard gain on the play. Bio is just continually getting these 4, 5, 6-yard gains. 2nd and 4 from midfield. Single receiver to the far side. Ingram works out of the gun. 6:30 to play. Bio 7, Colonel 6. Ingram in trouble. The pony giving chase. He's brought down back at the 45-yard line. Well, the Colonels have been so close to getting the sack so many times tonight. Well, what a ball game Walker's opponents had. Walker's been all over the field. He really has. He's got to be exhausted because he hasn't come off the field on defense and been in a lot of offensive plays as well. But good job. He came from the opposite side of the field that time, watching. Maybe he was on a blitz and was hoping that ball would pop loose. Loss on the play by Bio. 3rd and a long 8, we'll call it, for Bio Academy as the pony comes up with a sack, loss of 5 on the play. Colonels need a break here, need a turnover, need them to fumble. And Bio Academy has to burn another timeout. Boy, the Colts have just not had it together several times tonight, trying to get the right personnel on the field. And they've got to burn a timeout. That'll stop the clock with 5:42 to play. 7-6, Colts on top, looking at 3rd and 9. Colonels need a stop. That's been a fun second half. Coach Godfrey didn't like the way he was lining up. Number 7, Smith, really didn't know where he was supposed to go. He wasn't sure he was supposed to be on the field. Coach Godfrey burns his second timeout, so they should only have 1 left, I think. The scoreboard's not keeping up with timeouts left. It's not keeping up with the first 10s or anything. We're totally relying on the chain gang across the way. So coming out of the timeout, it will be 3rd and 9, Bio Academy ball at the Colts 45. The Colonels can get a stop. They do have all 3 timeouts remaining. And, you mentioned Nestor making the adjustments at halftime. Colonels have been able to move the ball in the second half. Well, we hadn't had the ball a whole bunch. I mean, I'm not sure how many possessions we've had. What, just 2? Yes, just 2. 2 possessions in the second half. And had 1 possession. We did get it all the way down the field. Coming out of the timeout, 3rd and long. Ingram rolls to his right, looking to throw. Powell is held, and the flag comes down. Well, Powell was all in the face of Ingram, but was held up, couldn't get there.
Yeah. Glad Watson. I might have jumped off the top of this press box. It's blatant right in front of the official. The offensive lineman just kind of reached out and pulled it backward. You see jersey, you see hand reaching, everything. So it'll be a 10-yard penalty marched off against Bio.
Colonels will decline it. We'll bring up 4th and 9.
4th and 9. Bio's going to send their punting team out, Watson. So, look, a lot of stuff can happen here. Bad snap, big return for the Colonels. Colonel defense did a good job holding there. They're going to get the football back with about 5 minutes and 25 seconds to go.
Selby back to return. He'll stand at his own 25. Cartwright to punt. Stands at his own 31. 5.5 minutes to play. Low snap. Cartwright gets it up. Policini nearly with the block. It's a wobbly kick. Selby going to take it at the 27. Has to go down to a knee to haul it in, they're going to say. And that will be marked dead at the Colonel 27.
I don't know if his knee went down here, Watson. It was close. They say his knee went down because Selby had a little running room around that right side. Boy, Reese Policini just about got in there and got that ball. I don't think the punt block was on, but they let him come right through, and he just got a hand on it. Nonetheless, Colonels will take over 1st and 10 at about the 28-yard line, 27.
Yeah, ball at the 27, 1st and 10 Colonels. They trail by 1, 7-6, with 5:21 to play. Handoff, right side. Selby makes a cut. Gets across the 30 up to the 31. Picks up 4. We'll bring up 2nd and 6.
Colonels don't have to rush. They got some time. Got the football. A nice 3 or 4 yard gain that time by Selby.
Tackle number 77, Peyton Moore.
5 minutes to play. Colonels flagged for either taunting or excessive celebration on their first score, and it was assessed on the extra point that ended up being blocked. That's our 7-6 pass over the middle, just out of the reach of intended receiver Grant Coleman. That'll stop the clock with 4:44 to play, and we'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Coleman a little slow to get up. He came from the tight end position, kind of a little tight end drag across the middle, I guess is what that route was. And had 2 defenders on him pretty good as Farrell was trying to thread the needle there. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. So 3rd and 7.
Ball to Colonel 31. Farrell under center. Drops straight back. Looking to throw. Steps up. Hit as he lets it go. Ball is loose. They're going to say incomplete pass. And that'll bring up 4th down. 4th and 6. Colonels will have to punt it away.
Yeah, Farrell had pressure coming in. He didn't see it coming from the backside. His arm was going forward as he got hit. And so they ruled an incomplete pass. Now Coach Nestor's got a decision to make here. 4:37 to go. He's going to send the punting team out.
The Ponies' first punt of the night with 21 yards. This time a high wobbly kick. It will hit at the Colt 46, take a short Colonel down, or a short Colonel roll rather, and will be down by Jack Jenkins at the Colt 44.
Right, Jack Jenkins.
A little more favorable bounce that time watching the first punt. They're going to spot it at the 44. So now the Colonel defense is going to be called upon again. Bio fans are getting behind their team over here. They're wanting to run this clock out. There's 4:26 to go in the ball game. Colonel defense will be forced to get another stop and try to get this ball back, and they got to get it pretty quick, Watson. We can't afford to let them burn too much clock here.
7-6. Colts on top. Ingram fakes a handoff, calls his own number, hit in the backfield, and dropped. Policini busts through to bring him down for a loss of half a yard.
Policini comes from his left side, defensive end position. He got through into the backfield, made the tackle, no gain on the play, maybe a loss of a half a yard.
Colonels with all 3 timeouts remaining, trailing by 1 with 4 minutes to play. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Colts from their own 44. 3 receivers stacked tight to the right. Ingram works out of the gun, 1 receiver to the left. And that's got to be a false start.
Well, Reese Policini got in the backfield again. He was so quick off the ball, and he was causing disruption in the backfield. But false start for Bio. They'll march off 5 yards on that penalty.
Back to the 39. We'll bring up 2nd and 15.
Colonels, maybe they see something on the left side there. They bring in pressure from that left side. Timeout on the field. This should be Bio's last timeout. Or it could be a water break timeout. I'm not sure.
I think it's a water break. 3:43 to play. Bio Academy 7, Indianola Academy 6. 2nd and 15 for the Colts coming up out of the break. Can the Colonel defense rise up one more time?
Well, I like what I'm seeing. They're bringing some pressure. I think they found something that they like. I just heard Coach Kenny Strong mention up here, too, that the right tackle is he's tired. He's not doing a good job blocking right now for the Bio offensive line. And Reeves Palacini, 2 plays in a row, has got in the backfield.
Yeah. Colonels back out on the field looking for a stop. 2nd and 15 for the Colts from their own 39.
Coach Nestor out at about the numbers, encouraging that defense on, clapping his hands, telling them to come on, they can do it. Late in the ball game like this, conditioning is so important. You hope the Colonels can be in better shape than Bio. Bio's been cramping. They've had 3 or 4 players go down. Colonels have had none go down.
2nd and 15. Ingram will work out of the gun. 3 receivers stacked tight to the right. Play action to Smith. Ingram keeps it. Kimball hits him. Colonels come in, wrap him up in the backfield. Loss of 2 on the play.
Ron Connolly came in up high and somebody had him down low. I'm not sure who that was. Palacini's getting one of the last ones to get up off the ground. But a loss on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and long now. 3rd and about 15. Timeout on the field.
And the Colonels will burn a timeout. Want to make sure they've got everybody in the right spot. Crucial 3rd down coming up here. Colts have got to get to the Colonel 46 to pick up a first down. Ball is at the Bio 37.
Got a final score on the Jackson Academy Pilla game. Watching JA win that ball game 49-14. So North Delta now still leading Marshall Academy 6-0. That's in the 3rd quarter. I think Trinity now has stretched out their lead on MRA. I think it was 21-7 last score I saw on that one. So Dion and company coming into Mississippi getting them a win over one of our better MAIS teams, MRA. And Coach Herbert Davis, the past IA coach down there for the Patriots.
3rd and 17. Another flag is down. And I believe another false start against the Colts.
Now, that's only helping the Colonels' field position even better. You know, they marched them back another 5 yards. They'll bring up 3rd down at about 20 now.
Yeah, got to get to the 46. That'll be 3rd and 22.
3rd down.
3:34 to play. Bio Academy 7, Colonel 6. Colonels need a stop. 2 timeouts remaining for IA.
You know, if I was Bio, I don't know if I would try to run a pass play here and risk an interception.
No, you want to burn some clock.
I want to just run a running play, see what you can get out of it, force Indianola to burn a timeout. Coach Nestor wants as much time as he can have when he gets his football back. We hope that we get it back.
Officials discussing things over the football and not sure what that was about. 3rd and 22 for the Colts. Ball is at Bio 32. Ingram will work out of the gun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Ingram sprints to his right, looking to pass, steps up. Coleman giving chase, fires downfield, deflected at the last minute by Selby, and incomplete. 4th and 22 coming up.
Really surprised by who did that. Selby not far from getting an interception there. He came in and knocked that ball away at the last second. You know, another split second, he might get in front of that ball and get an interception. But Colonel defense holds. Bio sends out their punting unit. Colonel's got pressure last time they punted. Palacini got through there a little bit. Again, got a bad snap opportunity here. or a big return opportunity for the Colonels is one of our better returners back there, Selby, standing at about his 40.
Cartwright will go back and stand at his own 20. 4th and 22 with 3:31 to play. Good snap back to Cartwright. Gets it off. A line drive kick. Selby going to catch it on the run at his own 35. Up the first and 10. Great field position. They'll actually put it at the Colonel 49. Down 1 with 3:19 to play. Plenty of time, Selby.
Not a very good spot. He was all the way to midfield, but Colonels will have 3 minutes and 19 seconds watching to try to get 6 points or get the field goal range and see if our sophomore kicker, Wade Lang, could possibly get close enough for him to maybe win this ball game for us.
Colonels with 2 timeouts remaining. 1st and 10 from their own 49. They trail by 1. Farrell will work out of the gun, trips to the right. Swings it out in the right flat, caught by Jackson, and he's wrestled down immediately in the backfield. They'll mark it at the 45, loss of 4 on the play.
Bio just had great pursuit there. That play took a little bit of time to develop, and the defense had enough time to get out there. It was a nice pass out to the flats to John Reese Jackson, but Bio did a good job, loss of 4 on the play.
Trips come near side on 2nd and 14, Farrell out of the gun. Looking to throw, has plenty of time, goes over the middle, got Selby caught all run at the 38 to the 30, inside the 25 goes Leland Selby. Boy, he had to stretch out to make that grab, was able to stay on his feet, pick up extra yardage, and the Colonels are set up 1st and 10 from the 21.
Beautiful play, nice pass by Farrell. He found the wide open Selby, running just kind of a little slant across the middle. Selby did a good job of running after he caught it. Colonels in business here, 1st and 10 there at the Bio 21.
34 yards on the pitch and catch, 2:40 to play. Farrell will hand off straight ahead as a pony, and he's stacked up after a short gain, gets to the 18, maybe the 17. We'll see where they spot it. Colonels down 7-6. Need some points.
Well, it was such a big play, Farrell to Selby that time. That was what the Colonels needed.
4-yard gain to the 17 will bring up 2nd and 6. Clock runs with 2:15 to play. Colonels have 2 timeouts left. Farrell works out of the gun with Ron Colley in the backfield. Throws over the middle, tipped incomplete. Or threw that one, got into some traffic. That one made your little hair raise up on your arm.
Dangerous pass there. There was a lot of Bio defenders in the area, 3 of them, matter of fact, and the linebacker was able to drop back, deflect it away. Looked like that was the only receiver that the quarterback was looking at that time. He came straight up, waiting for him to clear across the middle. So 3rd down and 7 now for the Colonels.
Colonels have somebody late getting on the field. Backs are split behind Farrell. Handoff straight ahead. Powell stretches inside the 15 to the 14. Going to be 2 or 3 yards short of the 1st down. Inside 1:50 to play.
The 4 down territory definitely here is 4th and 2. Colonel rushing to the line.
Quick to the line. Split. There's movement all over the place. Yeah, Colonels just never got set that time. Ball came loose. Colonels managed to catch a break with the flag because that ball was on the ground.
Yeah, it'll be a 5-yard march off against the Colonels. They were offside, definitely motion everywhere. So Coach Nestor now going to have to go back to the playbook here, and we got to do something here to try to get the 1st down. I don't think he's in field goal range. The ball is resting at the 18.
Got to get to the 11 to pick up a 1st down. 4th and 7. 4th and 7. Colonel's going to go to likely the ball game. 2 backs to the left of Farrell, in and out, Powell and Ron Colley. Puff fake. Farrell looking to throw. Going toward the back corner of the end zone, and the ball is incomplete. Great coverage downfield out of Bio Academy. Boy, Farrell put it up. Give the Colts credit. They have good coverage. Yeah, they'll be the intended receiver.
They tried to run, looked like a little hitch and go, and they tried to beat that cornerback deep. They had good safety protection coming over the top there, so you had 2 Bio defenders. It was almost a jump ball, and Bio was able to get up and knock it away. and I'm afraid that may close the door here on the Colonels tonight. Trailing 7-6, Iowa Academy has the football. With 1:28 to go, all they got to do is snap it a couple of times. I think the Colonels only have one timeout left to stop the clock.
So with 1:28, Iowa takes over on downs. Ball with the Colts 18, 7-6. Colts in front. Ingram will go under center. Brings a man in motion near side. They go straight ahead, give it to Smith, and he's wrestled down at the 25. Jeff Rainey, Grant Coleman combining on the stop.
On the tackle for 14.
Yeah, nice just quick give up the middle and caught the right gap and got about an 8-yard gain, 7-yard gain on the play.
Bring up 2nd and 3 as we approach the 1-minute mark. 5:07, Colonel 6.
Final score, Jackson Academy 49, Indianola Academy 14.
Guess we could hope for a bad snap here, or, of course, if they just take a knee, that's all they've got to do here is just take a knee.
2nd and 3 from the Colt 25. Ingram under center. He'll turn, hand off to Smith, straight ahead. He's got enough for the first down, and that'll do it.
Yep, that'll do it there. Kind of dangerous. If I was the coach, I think I would have just took a knee. If he fumbles there and Carlos get the ball, you never know what happens. But they converted the first down.
Yep. Gain is to the 30. Colts do not have to snap it again. Clock down to 15. 7-6. Iowa Academy going to win this one. Hard-fought game. These teams will not shake hands, as they're not allowed to. And Iowa Academy picks up their first win over the Colonels